Good morning, students. Here are the instructions for you to do your SWAY presentation. Let's start. Let's start since the very beginning. What you have to do here is simple. Here, if you're in Google, just type one view. You can say oneview.allschools.org, and if you click here, you will be directed to the main page of OneView. So here on this waffle, you will have different apps. I have these apps here because I have been using them. If you don't find Sway in this, what you have to do is to click on all apps, okay? And you will see all of them, and it's in alphabetical order, so you will find Sway here almost at the end, okay? So click on Sway, and what you're doing today is simple. This Sway is a kind of PowerPoint uh, alternative to create presentations. What I like from this is that the images are more attractive, and it's another way to do presentations. Okay, so what you're doing is to create a new blank Sway. Okay, so click on here. And the first thing you're doing is to title your Sway. In your case, the title for all of you should be Los Alimentos. Okay, sorry, Los Alimentos. Remember that we're talking about food items in Spanish. So Los Alimentos is that word in Spanish. So to make it more attractive, what you have to do is to add a background image. So click on here. And if we're talking about alimentos, we're talking about food, here you can find some suggestions for this. So you can choose any alternative that you have here. So if you click here and you add, you will have this as the background image for your presentation, okay? So then you start adding things. In this case, you have to select between breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Okay, so we have 3 meals during the day. So I'll give you the chance to create one of them. You're talking about, and let's suppose you want to talk about breakfast. So you want to start on this, insert content, go to an image, and here, let's suppose you say breakfast. So you will have different images here. Look at this. I like this. So go here, add it. This is your image for this, and you say el desayuno, the Spanish word for breakfast, el desayuno. And then you start adding what you have for breakfast. Okay, so the first, add another image, and let's suppose you want to start with toasted bread. Okay. So click on toasted bread. You will see different alternatives, and let's do this, because remember that we have bread and we have butter in our vocabulary. So let's do this, even though it's not the most attractive one. So you start. Yo como, remember that this yo como is I eat, okay? Yo como pan y mantequilla. I eat bread and butter. Then create another one, and let's see what we drink. Orange juice. And again, you'll find lots of pictures, and find the one that you prefer. I'm not giving you a hard time on this. Let's suppose I choose this one. So, yo bebo, this is I drink. Jugo de naranja. Remember that you have, anyway, you have this vocabulary from before. We have been practiced with this. Yo bebo jugo de naranja. And let's add another one. So we have to use 4 words in this case, only 4 words. So let's insert another one. And another thing that we drink, most people drink, is coffee. And it's also in the vocabulary. So you want, let's suppose you want this one. Okay. Yo bebo café. Okay. And that's it. That's it. I mean, of course, you can make it more complex if you want. But what I want is this. First, that we use the vocabulary, the target vocabulary for food items, the meals of the day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but also that we learn a new tool. Remember, I told you at the very beginning that virtual instructions is a good way to learn new things. So this is what we're doing for this part. Now, once you do this and you have all of this, what you want to do is this. Go to options, okay? And in this case, go to, settings for this way. And in this case, please, in view settings, you see view settings here. Sorry, let me move this to this part. View settings. In this case, please go to the viewers cannot change the layout of this way. Okay, so this is like a protection for you that no one is going to change your sway. And also click on autoplay. Okay, it will give you 5 seconds from slide to slide. Yeah, and the last part that you're doing here is just to, once you do this, the part of settings, go to share. And what you're doing in this case is to get a visual link. If you get a visual link, remember, it is important that you see that people invite people to view, only to view, and you get the visual link. There are more options here that require password or whatever, so better not to do that. Get visual link, and once you get the link, please copy it and send it by email. As simple as that. Okay, copy the link. Once the link is copied, go to your email and send it to my email. Okay, that is all that we have to do. I hope that you understand the explanation. That's why we have the live class. Any questions, please? You know that I'm in Teams, so we can talk about this. You have a nice